Hi, and welcome to this new podcast. This is the guy. Today, what we're going to talk about, the right of the people from Africa to demand restoration of arts, material, objects, cultural objects that were stolen from their land to be returned. Now, I understand some people are saying this is a false debate. I understand some people are quite happy to just leave things as they are. Let's say the objects, these precious objects of art that were created by African artists, are sitting in the London Museum, are sitting in the Louvre Museum, and are sitting in the Belgium Museum and in Belgium, abroad, or in The Hague. So all of these fine objects, fine art collections of objects are being kept hostage by the Western colonial powers. They say to people, and people don't question. People look at the object there in a different museum and they're happy. They're happy to pay £10. They're happy to pay £15 to go and view these artifacts, these rare pieces of art. But this is the identity of Africa. Very little do they realize this is the identity of Africa. That's number one. Number two, these items, as a matter of fact, were stolen from Africa. That's number two. Number three, Africa is not getting the money generated by the exploitation and the usage, the exposition, the tourism, the gains that are made because of these objects of art. And for those who say, well, they would have been dumped there in Africa. Well, Africa would have been the destination where people go and see these. Africa would have been the destination where people go and watch this. Africa would have been the destination where everybody goes to watch this. And then where would the money go? The money would go in the economy of Africa. So there are some objects that were returned to Nigeria recently, reluctantly. There are objects stolen everywhere. They are stolen. If you take, let's say, if I go to a shop and I found a young person there and I said to him, look, I'm giving you this iPhone 13. Just give me that object of art over there. and that young person just happened to execute my command or my order and just give me the art, the object that I want. He doesn't care what the value is. He's not supposed to be doing that. But you give him the opportunity, and he sees that opportunity and he makes that deal. He doesn't care. He might be selfish, yeah, but who cares? He gives you that item, and you now start claiming the ownership of that item. You now start bragging, exploiting that item because it belongs to you. Quote, it belongs to you. But was that a fair deal? Was that a fair deal? The answer is probably no. And there was a statement from, I think it was the French authorities, that were saying, oh, we're actually concerned about the maintenance and the security of those artifacts. We're actually concerned about the maintenance and the security of these objects in Africa. Come on. You can't be more concerned than us. They belong to us. It's our stuff. They belong to us. And there is no way you can claim that you care about them more than we do. There's no way you can find excuses to say, well, they don't have any nice museum there anyway to look after them. I mean, they were there for time and time and time when you came and collected them. Remember that. Remember that. Collected? No, stole. When you came to steal them, they would have been there in Africa for hundreds of years. So today, they are overdue. They return to their rightful owners. Whether the rightful owners are in Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria, Congo, Central African Republic, Cameroon, Mali, Ivory Coast, Zambia, Zimbabwe, wherever, whichever country, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Zanzibar, and many more. So we have these objects of art that are making millions, are bringing millions in this posh museum in the Western world. Yes, it's not just Africa, but it's also India. India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, all of those countries, Thailand, all of those countries, they had objects of art that were stolen from them. I think it's the right time to return all these objects to their rightful owner. Let's have everybody advertising their own work. Fairly advertising their own work. Not having people stealing from others and pretending that it belongs to them. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to Africa. It belongs to Asia. And this is the truth. So I will leave you here with this topic. So you tell me what you think about this object of art being returned in Africa that should be returned and haven't been returned so far. What do you think about that? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and let's continue the debate there. See you soon from Mr. D. Bye bye.